check. All glory to the Most High, Lord Jesus Christ, Master of all things, including this trading stream. Let's see. So interesting reversal there. Clean candle. It's giving me short vibes. I think the close of yesterday is... Alright, we got a gap right here. Price is really going to be drawn to this. And it's lined up with this liquidity. So pre-market short trigger. Gonna try to get it in if I can. Short yesterday high, long yesterday low. Say long, I'll say gap too. Let's get this one there, 5. Copy. All right, game plan is done. Posting it now. Boom. Chat link is good to go. Let's see. Right now, software. Here. Boom. Get shareable link. Okie dokie. All right. Wow. Tap the gap with precision. That's the precision tap. The precision gap tap. Similar highs here. Okay. Inside up close here. It's a type of long trigger. Definitely want to get some moving averages. 20 period based on the 5-minute is tempting to take this, but where does my stop go? This is 21 points, not a little too much. A little too much risk there, buddy, old pal. Let's see what liquidity has been taken. We've taken both Asia and London lows. I think we're going up first. Not to say that we won't tap this right quick, but I'm going to be looking for a long, like here possibly. Or even Judah swing below here might work. Nice wick. Too far to define the risk. 25 points. Actually, 18 points. Gonna have to fight to get an entry here, maybe. Chopping sideways. need that on there. Actually, no longer need this. Gap line. Let's jump up to the 15-minute right quick. I want to see what I'm looking at here. This is yesterday's initial imbalance. I'll keep that out of curiosity. Yeah, I'll keep that out of curiosity. All right, here we go. Almost some kind of a long trigger. Almost a long trigger. That's a nice long trigger on the 15. It's another one there. If I buy this, where does my stop go? Beneath this? And I don't love it. Would have to go beneath this. 26 points. Just trying to, I want to get long, but I want to define my risk here. Inside up close. I mean, yeah. You can buy this doji bar. We're so close to the open and we're below the moving average. And the chart does actually look bearish. Nice wick here. Let's see if we get follow through with this. This is what I was worried about. I think we could get a bounce, but there's just selling pressure. I mean, the market is just in a downtrend. So it's a little hard to be a buyer. You need a really clean setup with the easy to define risk. And a couple more things need to line up. If anything, this looks like a nice short to this level now. Yeah, because this looks like a, exactly, bear flag. Low risk pre-market entry short here. This is yesterday's initial imbalance. Soon to be really closely aligned with today's initial imbalance, which is likely going to begin to form in this gap here. See how this candle closes. I don't think it's out of the question for this to be a Judas swing. We're inside yesterday's range too is a problem, so we could be chopping. Just have to see 20 seconds until this candle closes and we have our initial imbalance printed. Why I was hesitant to get long here Downward sloping 20 SMA based on the 5-minute is holding price so nice. So it's just a clean short environment for a short here. Though I don't believe I got any super clean triggers. This one right near the open did work. A little high on the risk scale. Okay, so we tapped this level. Volume down. Tap this level. This is, let's see. Yeah, this is the last regular trading hour swing here. And let's see. Did this close there? Yep, so this is the initial imbalance. I'm going to get rid of this. Not get rid of it, just get it out the way there. All right, I'll put the open and range gap on too. So yesterday's close, today's open range gap, electronic trading hours. Nice reversal from this level. That's a really aggressive long entry. Volatility is pretty nice right here. I think that's a trigger. That's pretty clean actually. All right, so here we are pulling back into the initial imbalance. Was this a Judas swing? Back above 50% of today's range nicely. Oh yeah. Nice volatility, G's and Pete's. Holy smokes. That's going to be a monstrous wick right here. Am I interested in a long from 50% of this range? This kind of volatility. Long from here. Rally base rally possible. A lot of nice liquidity running up to, where's the 200 period? New day opening gap, 200, midnight, all kind of up above. Inside down close. Still need a long trigger if I'm going to get long here. So inside up close, forming on the 5-minute. If it doesn't break this candle, which it looks like it, yep, just did. Tapping this 20. Oh yeah. He's got to hold your nose and jump into this kind of candle. Man, but is that not beautiful? Look at this trigger bar. Inside down close, short signal here. There's just enough volatility to play. So what did this tag? One tick. See the heat map. A lot of red. Okay. You refreshed on me, did you? Mostly green. Hmm. Kind of like this for long, but it feels like I'm chasing. Where is the target from here? Probably say London's high. 629. That is well over 100 points above. Need to see if I can get a long entry though. Tempting to buy that right there. Inside up close. This is a doji continuation. This down close candle didn't go anywhere. Why is this not having a pullback yet? Makes sense for it to spike down here. Sure does. This layer level. Okay, and this is what that. Interesting. Open range gap, half of the gap. 20 period moving average based on the 2-minute chart here. Give me a trigger. No trigger, no trade. This wick is an entry technically. Super aggressive. Okay. Another big wick. That is a big trigger bar. Getting almost wiped out. Got wiped out. Inside up. Think price wants to dippy dip down on these dudes one more time. Inside up. Tempting buy right there. Tempting to buy the close of this inside up bar. It's the lowest risk I've seen yet, less than 20 points. Define your stop from here. We're right in the middle of yesterday's range. In a local downtrend, displacement to the upside. Nice wick on the 2 hour, a little bit on the 4 hour, huge wick on the 15-minute. We did tap liquidity down here. Inside down close. This should fail like basically immediately, but it didn't. Okay, this needs to come here. Yes, this needs to come down here. This was actually a good short entry. This is how many ticks? Less than 20 points too. So here we are at 50% of this move. Initial imbalance. Big up, big down, big confusion. Tempting to buy that. That was tempting to buy that for a moment there. But the pros trade to close, and it closed a little too big. So here we are again. These wild swings, essentially a stop hunt. Still very much in a downtrend. And the daily 4-hour is fighting to reverse. It's going to need a lot more upside momentum here. See what the 30-minute chart looks like. Kind of a nice reversal, actually. Inside up close forming on the 1 minute here. Inside initial imbalance. I like the look of that candle. Sell stop. That's a terrible fill. Sell stop has to be here. $59 a risk. Got to go 1-to-1. Let's go. So honestly, I kind of took this to pop the cherry on this account because I've been really delaying, and this is a nice trigger. Quite a lot of momentum to try to catch this, but I think I just needed to go for it there. Would have been better to have been a seller here. Okay, here we go. To be really careful here. Just a little bit early, huh? This is 22 points. Tempting to buy this signal here. Stop goes right underneath that trigger candle. So let's hit this imbalance. Price will come up to hit this. Inside down close, not a good look for this. Gonna break even here. Okay, that's a win in the bag. Little early here. decent signal here. Like a short from this area, actually. Given this moving average is doing its job nicely right now. This is a short trigger. We're at the top of the initial imbalance. This looks like a nice bear trap or bear flag. Sure does, doesn't it? That's what yesterday did. Barely took some, dropped down, barely took some liquidity up, came down, repeat pattern. 50% of that level is there. 50% of this level is there. Percent of that. Short. Nice short from here. Little bit lucky on my target placement there. Let's see. Can our friend the little channel hold here? Could be a nope. Yep, this was a great short area. Inside up close, double bottom. %50 of this leg is there. Entering in this wick. Very aggressive. Question is, does this really puke here, or is the market going to get some relief today? Okay. Got him. Nice confluence. Yesterday's mid, moving average, 50% of this leg, in an overall downtrend. Pretty tricky to trade. Switching to cash right at the time where market volatility is shooting through the roof really makes you wonder. Let's see. Very interesting here. Let's get the consequent encroachment of this daily wick on the chart ASAP. Let's make it a little bigger. All right, so that's here. Clean this up a little bit. This all makes really good sense. This makes sense. I could have been short here, and I could have been short here. Definitely should have considered this short. It's these moves here that really just mess with your head. 143 points up in 4 minutes, and then you're supposed to go short 3 minutes later. Very tricky thing to do. Nice reversal on the 1 minute right at consequent encroachment of the wick. Inside up on the 30. Inside up here on the 15. Obviously, you look crazy trying to pick this bottom. And now we have balanced price range here. Boom. What the shit? What in the flying fuck was that? That's hilarious, right? In Q, you dirty dog. Oh my god. Almost 200 points in 5 seconds. Wednesday, 9 o'clock. No news that I know of. Just total nonsense right there. On that note, should we just get long right quick? Because what causes that kind of move? They pulled all the orders from here. So the first person hit the market got filled way up there. That might be what it is. There's just so much heightened volatility that the market makers fascinating. All right, pulling back down to the moving average here. I think this is going to be super emotional, so I think we're going to get a full maybe retracement to the 50%. I don't know what to make of that. Gotta think though. And it didn't spike down, it spiked up. So what information does that tell us? If this thing comes all the way back down, what are we really talking about? A market that just cannot be trusted whatsoever. This makes more sense. Where is the initial imbalance? Why that got taken off my chart there. It's reclaiming 50% here. Will it or won't it? Kind of like a long from this level here. Inside down close though, this is a short trigger. Could possibly be viewed as a damn dude, that's wild. Yep, so definitely reclaim more than 50% of that. So where are we trying to go here today now? 15 reversal, 2-hour reversal. 2-hour inside on the 2-hour, inside on the 4-hour. Very interesting to see what the market does here. Could be going into a range, what makes this the bottom of the range. All right, so makes sense to get long, but I like maybe a break and retest of this more than just the momentum break. Also, this looks pretty clean. Here, exactly. That looked a little too clean. Filled the gap. Sure did. Took some liquidity here. Sure did. Stop hunt there. Sure did. Tap in this moving average. Basically. Trend channel here. Basically. Next down candle could be a buy. In this area. Oh, we're going up. There's your down candle. That's a nice short trigger though. Sell that normally. Inventory retracement bar. Interesting concepts all over the place. That's going up here. Measured move of this thing. Okay, here's the break. Now let's see if we get a clean enough retest to tempting to buy that. That looks very bullish. Just where do you put your stop, right? Do not know. All right. Man, you need a long trigger somewhere. No trigger, no trade. Alright, broke the high of the last 5-minute candle, but now we're back in the range. Bearish close on the 30, inside down on the 1. Tempting to short this actually. Not for a big swing, but just a scalp. Liquidity here. 20 period moving average here. Could find support on this moving average too though. This is the 200 period moving average based on the 1-minute chart. Okay. Trend line tapped. 200. 50%. This nice fat candle has been disrespected. Inside up close. Almost inside up close. That's a doji. Yeah, like along from here. Nice candle right there, though. That is a long trigger, technically. That's a much better long trigger. Yeah, these last minute impulse moves are meant to get people to jump in FOMO. You see this work against them. Okay, I gotta call it here. Got other stuff to do. Just gonna wait. If I get one last long signal off this moving average, I'm gonna take it right in this box. Don't you know? Inside up close. I want to see this fail right quick. Okay. Might have been my chance. I wanted to be long here. We'll see if I can get a second chance entry right here. this. Yeah, exactly. Interesting long trigger right there. Feels like a gamble. I wanted to take this long trend line, but this just equal lows. Didn't quite get to the moving average. Initial imbalance, another thing, mid of yesterday. This just makes more sense to me. And that's bigger volume on a down move. All right. Okay, folks, I'm done. Gotta go.